So check this out, we got a shower now. Well, most of a shower. We have more of a shower. That's all I want to say. We're making a shower. So this is step one. This is the frame that will sit on the floor. So this is 26 wide and 36 long, and that's going to be the footprint of our shower pan. So we got a bunch more stainless angles here, and I'm working on deburring some. So I'm basically just a welding spectator, I guess. I do actually know how to weld, but I don't have a welder, and it's just easier to let somebody else do it. Basically what we're doing is making up a frame out of stainless angles, and then we're filling in all of the panels with sheet stock, and it's basically just gonna make a box with one open side where we will enter and exit, and we have a door that will cover that opening, which I'll show you when we get there. So watch me cut this sheet. Shower. No, not really, but I know it's hard to conceptualize, visualize things, but this hopefully helps you to understand. This is the bottom half of the shower, and there will be nearly the same assembly but upside down on top. And this is a little bolt flange. There will be another one sitting on the top of this. So the two halves can get bolted together right here and across this side as well. The middle of the floor is actually raised up, and it's really loud when you step on it. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to bring that extra material tight to the edge of the angle. And I'm just working around with the hammer and a wooden punch. So I'm hoping that I can stretch this bubble out and get it to sit nice and flat. So most of that video was from, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. It feels like 2 years ago. But we had a large gap because we hit some roadblocks.
Maybe we should start at the beginning though. We originally bought a, what do you call that? Like a shower pan from somewhere.
Oh, the way back beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a plastic 2 foot by 3 foot shower pan.
So that was our plan, because we're doing the shower, or the whole build ourselves. And so we got a plastic shower pan, and we were just gonna use like the FRP board from Lowe's or Home Depot to make the walls. This is what happens when we're walking and Loki sees his mail lady. He's walking, looking sideways, and then he doesn't want to go anymore. Come on, buddy. Loki. So we had bought the shower pan, but we still were kind of looking for other options, like a stainless steel shower enclosure, something that would last more long term, and be easier maintenance.
And look swankier.
So we had the opportunity to have somebody weld us a shower. So we decided to go that route, even though we had the shower pan. And we bought all the materials and we had this person start working on our shower.
They got halfway done and quit.
So if you want anything done, do it yourself.
Our friend Andrew, who you've seen a few times, came in and saved the day, per usual. And he welded up the top half of the frame for us. Oh, demonetized. Check this out, our shower has a top half. Kinda. Gives you the idea. And a big shout out to Andrew for getting this frame welded up for us. Thing is sweet. This is the top half of our shower. It's laying on its side right now, so that's why it looks a little weird. And I've got some sheets of stainless steel here that I'm going to cut out the side panel here and here, and then I'm going to cut one continuous piece for the top and the back, and then I'm just going to put a bend right here. So I'm going to get all that stuff cut up, and then it's going to get glued into this frame. So I had to do some little trimming on this piece here, mainly in this corner here. So like it's kind of like notched because of the way the frame is. Now I've got black silicone number 2 all the way around the perimeter, and I put a bead on this panel as well, and I'm going to glue this into here, and I'm going to hope that that is enough to hold it. I thought about using like a construction adhesive, but the panel's not super heavy, and it's more important that it seals than just holds it in place. And the silicone maintains flexibility, whereas like a construction adhesive typically gets pretty hard. And I'm thinking if the adhesive is hard and we are going over bumps all the time, it may eventually start to crack, and then it may leak and or allow this panel to fall out. So I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna hope for the best. One panel is glued in here. I'm in a lot of pain today, but I'm gonna try and make this work because it's getting freaking, it's like 26 degrees outside today. So I need to get done like ASAP because working out here sucks. But I just glued this in with silicone, like I said, and it's set up for about 24 hours now, which is what it says for a full cure. And I noticed there's still one little spot right here that's a little bit tacky, but most of it's dry, and if I can pull on this pretty good, and it doesn't even try to separate at all. So there's really not going to be much force on it other than its own weight, so I think it's fine. It seems to be working. So I'm going to get this panel done next, glued in, let it set overnight. So
this is the top half of the shower. Our friend Andrew welded this frame together for us, and Rob has glued in the 2 side panels this week. And now his back hurts because he lifted all these things by himself. This is the bottom half of our shower. We put it in a while ago. It's just kind of been hanging out, waiting for the top half. Since we went the custom shower route, we were able to adjust the dimensions a little bit. I believe this is a 26-inch by 36-inch shower, so it's a little bit wider. Hopefully that gives us a little extra elbow room while we're in there. It is a wet bath. I think they're called. So the toilet is right in with the shower. And you can see this half of the shower is all welded together. We've started doing a little bit of the plumbing. Obviously we can't put the shower head in until the top half is in. But the drain is all plumbed. And the toilet brackets are welded right to the bottom. Don't mind all the sheep's wool dust. We've got to do a little bit of cleaning before it gets used. Now I'm ready. How do you get it to not burn your hand?
Years of callus.
Now what?
Keep going.
Now what?
I would just break that off with the pliers.
I was getting dangerously close to this part.
Yeah, you did it perfectly. Are you so proud of yourself?
No, are you?
Yeah,
Why?
because that was hard.
It smells like sparklers.
It's the same thing. Okay, so I've got the ceiling installed and I got insulation up there. I got the light put in and I've left open most of this space that goes above the shower because I don't really need boards up there because the shower is going to have a ceiling and that ceiling can hold the insulation up there. So actually one or two of these boards might ultimately come out and I'll probably cut this back. I just don't know exactly where it's going to land until it's in there. But once we throw it in, I'll shove a bunch of insulation in there and back here, and then that will be done. Braden just came to help me get this top half installed onto the bottom half, which has been in here for a little bit. It was a struggle. We had to do it like 2 or 3 times because we had to do a little trimming, a little adjustments here and there to get everything to fit how we wanted. But I think it's pretty good. So here's our seam right here. This is the top half that we just installed. This is a piece that our buddy Andrew welded up for us a week or 2 ago. Now it's got sides glued in, nice and nice. And I gotta work on the top next, but I need to get this video edited and out to you guys, and it's Sunday night right now and I haven't even started, so hopefully that goes good. Right now we're just clamped in place because I need to line drill some holes through here for bolts to fasten that all together. But that's gonna be in the next video or the one after, or I don't even know, but I'm gonna try. I also obviously have to figure out where the shower head's going to be, which it's going to come through this wall somewhere around here, I don't know. And I got to seal all the seams, and I got to put a door on. We already have the door. It's going to go in here, and I think it's going to work well. That's in the next video.